they produced a can.
Of whoop ass?
It wasn't a can of whoop ass, but I'll tell you what it was a can of.
It's freak, it's a bit mysterious. Oh, you're just writing down trees?
Trees flat.
Okay.
I predict.
I know what you're trying to argue here is that you would succeed at this and I wouldn't, but I think you're mistaken. I think you would start.
The trees, but not really cause a crater because it's landing.
Okay, so they lands.
Yeah.
They get out and they're like, tight. All right. Get back in.
Yeah, they land, they're like, oh fuck, we're in Russia.
Oh, Russia?
I thought we were going to Disneyland. What
Yeah.
the fuck is this? Even though that predates Disneyland by about 50 years.
They could probably see into the future. Maybe they were the ones that told Walt about it.
Is that theory 4?
Oh man. What scientists refer to as one big bitch.
Later.
We could have used a trigger warning for the dead animal, mon frere. Yeah.
Hey, this might disturb you.
Okay, that's a lot of dead animals.
Yes.
I'm trying to picture 90 dead animals piled
I
up.
don't think we could fit that
That's a
many in
big
this
pile
room.
of carcasses.
It's a lot of
They
burgers.
shouted, "Get down! Get down!" Anthony shouted back, "This is slander! Do you know who my parents are?"
He's a Nepo baby.
Bank robbery, would you try and stop it?
No,
Yeah, neither would I.
I think people should rob from banks. Asteroids, very scary. Now, if Armageddon has taught us anything, we can probably hire the Geek Squad from Best Buy to blast that shit out of the sky.
But also, going back to dogs, do they suck blood? A quick Google search says no. So how
Like,
about
that looks like me, but bigger, stronger, more majestic. I'd like to get in that, you know?
Well, here's a ladder of appropriateness. There's rungs on it, and I think you went about 5 rungs too high.
I'm putting myself in the mind of a horny coyote.
Well, I'm sure you are. You sure it's not just your mind?
Uh-oh.
Someone's ladder training certified.
Rob a bank, hey, do it. You know, no big deal.
You can't say, you don't encourage someone to rob a bank.
Rob a bank.
Suspect on television. If you're watching Cheers and all of a sudden we get a breaking news update on TV that Sarah has robbed a bank.
Be like, hell yeah. I probably helped her plan it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a subset question. Who would you be most surprised of between Steven and myself if you found out one of us robbed a bank?
You.
I respect that.
Do you not feel the same way between me and Steven?
I would be very surprised if you robbed a bank. Steven,
I would be surprised if he hasn't robbed a bank yet.
we're talking about a guy who makes shows based around
This
the
guy's
concept
sick and
of
twisted.
money.
He's got to feed his
Come
hunger.
on,
and the hunger knows no bounds.
And his Tesla's not going to charge itself.
It sure isn't. I see
isn't.
him out there walking. He's pacing like a lion in a zoo.
He's probably robbing a bank right now.
Sometimes the sky's blue, I think, right? Just like it is here.
So you mean
And at least 3 died.
Why you say at least 3? They don't know?
It's 1908. I'm sure they don't have like a great census taker. It's Russia. They barely know who's there right now.
That's true, I guess. It's just weird to feel like 30 people were impacted.
hey.
I think 3 of them died. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
3 did. Who knows?
Also, Anthony playing football.
Cocaine?
Well, you weren't supposed to see that. Just ignore that. Ignore that for now.
Okay, that's a lot of dry animals. I guess it makes sense if you're gonna eat an animal, you might as well suck all that blood out because blood is tasty. You ever have blood
how, though?
sausage?
How?
I guess sort of like a
But
sucking of some sort.
they have theorized that dogs have done this. When have you seen a dog go?
I've never seen that. Dogs notoriously don't use straws.
No, they use their tongue.
They go,
I know that because that's how I drink my beer sometimes.
yeah, I've seen you do
I'm
it.
supposed to guess if it's solved.
Is this
or-
mystery? Jesus, don't you fucking say it. Hey.
What?
You look at me.
I'm looking.
And you look at me too.
All right.
It's on you now. Is this mystery solved?
Yeah.
Odd bats were discovered in a limestone cave.
Odd bats?
Odd bats.
Odd bats?
And not the Batman.
Oh, what's odd about them?
Well, they're weird looking.
Okay. All right.
Stop asking so much questions.
Well, I didn't think it was a
Sweet
deep.
little happy ending? Maybe. Give him some sweet quiche.
I like
Hey,
where you-
Daddy's here and he's got hundreds of thousands of dollars for you.
It's funny that you'd speak of Daddy because I like how Daddy's thinking right now.
Me, Daddy? This guy seems to value the chillaxitude
That's right.
of a lazy river.
He has an aptitude for chillaxitude.
Exactly right, mon frere.
You know, if aliens ever came down to Earth and one of them were to unfortunately bag themselves a burgoose, very sad.
Stuff your ass.
I would love to be a taxidermied Ryan in some alien living room. Is that weird?
What would your pose be? They'd be like, this is what a human is.
Yeah, or what if they were like,
Big fan of ghost fires. We'll get the big one later. He was faster.
Yeah, well, you just admitted it.
That's
you
what
know deep down I'm faster than
No,
you.
you're not faster than
I am.
me, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Probably a dog.
Most likely a dog.
Yeah. Theory 2.
Monkeys! Monkeys!
The chupacabra is actually escaped
Get out of
monkeys.
here! Whoa!
Now
I didn't
this-
know we were gonna be talking monkeys.
I know you love monkeys. You're a monkey guy. Didn't you also go to prom alone?
Yeah.
You know we
Oh,
can do
at
sound effects in post.
Oh, okay.
What's the best machine gun you got?
Yeah. Oh, cool. Wait, do that, but then take a break, and then like do a.
Okay. You might consider the original rash of killings to be legitimate, and perhaps the later ones more of
Goofums.
the copycat or
Some goofums.
imagination taking its fun.
Goofums afoot.
Goofums, perhaps.
Goofums
sure.
afoot. I'm making a
Or
note.
you'd find a fucking, a gray sitting there with
Yeah,
a
being
very
like-
confused look on its face, like, oh, fuck!
You'd be like,
Call AAA. I thought I put down the landing gear.
what they found were millions of trees
What?
ripped from the ground.
Oh, you cheeky little bugger.
Look at that.
Ripped? Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I got lost in the sauce of
look
your
at the
little.
trees.
Ripped from the ground.